Hello and welcome to House News. In this episode, we will present to you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia. And now, here are the headlines for today. In 2019, Indonesia passed a presidential regulations on the One Data policy, locally known as Satu Data Indonesia. This mandated open government data to be implemented at a national scale. Indonesian Parliament has long been a supporter of Palestinian rights and will continue providing moral and political support for the independence of the Palestinians. House members are dedicated to fulfilling their duties and contributing actively even during election stages, demonstrating commitment to the public service. Election organizers are urged to maintain neutrality and take decisive actions against any election violations to ensure a fair democratic process. The New York Times recently released their list of 52 places to go in 2024, and Lake Toba is one of them. The current One Data policy has not been effectively implemented. The House emphasizes the need to provide legal framework to integrate the data in various applications and sources.
In a focus group discussion held by the Center for Drafting Laws of the expertise body of the House, Chairperson of the Household Committee of the House Agung Budi Santoso stated, the House is currently working on drafting laws regarding One Data policy. He also invited the academics from campus and universities to actively provide input. Furthermore, Agung hopes all received input can help in formulating the policy. Some points to be focused on in the draft law include centralizing data management in one institution.
Sampai dengan hari ini, data-data itu masih tersebar di banyak sumber data dan banyak aplikasi. Sehingga kesulitan bagi para pencari data, para pengambil keputusan, para pengambil kebijakan untuk dapat merumuskan satu kebijakan yang tepat. Bisa jadi kalau datanya salah, kebijakannya salah. Nah, itu semangat yang pertama. Nah, FGD kemudian dilakukan di dalam rangka untuk memperkaya pemahaman masukan dari akademisi terhadap rencana ini.
In 2022, the government launched the One Data Indonesia portal, aimed at creating quality data, easy to access and shareable data among central and regional institutions. In addition, this website is also to support bureaucratic reform and promote government digitalization. From West Java, Teguh Biantoro, TVA Parlemen reports.
BKSAP of the House expressed its support for the South Africa's lawsuit at the International Court of Justice, accusing Israel of genocide against the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip.
Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Fadlizon, continues to promote for a ceasefire on the international stage as response to Israel's attacks on Palestine, causing many casualties, mental and physical suffering, and material losses for Palestinians. Furthermore, he fully supports South Africa's lawsuit to end genocide in Palestine.
Waktu itu saya juga sudah bicara bahwa ini adalah kejahatan perang, bahwa ini adalah genosida, pada waktu itu baru 5 hari. Dan kita harus segera menghentikan perang, ceasefire, karena yang menjadi korban dan sasaran utama dari Israel ini kebanyakan adalah perempuan dan anak-anak. Jadi kita konsisten di semua platform forum, baik itu internasional regional, BKSAP DPR RI menyuarakan pembelaannya kepada Palestina.
Meanwhile, Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Sukamta, appreciates South Africa's actions, considering Israel's actions as genocide violations. Therefore, the House calls on the government and all Indonesians to continue voicing against Israel and urges the realizations of a permanent ceasefire between Israel and the Hamas group.
Apa yang dilakukan oleh Afrika Selatan ini sangat luar biasa, menjadi presiden, dan kami harapkan pemerintah Indonesia memberikan dukungan support yang lebih vokal, lebih kelihatan.
From Bogor, Zia Ulbar, TVA Parlemen reports.
Despite participating in the elections, the House involved overseeing the government budget utilizations as well as catering public aspirations to fulfill legislative duties.
Member of Commission 6 of the House, Herman Hairon, emphasizes various stages of the elections, including campaign activities, will not disturb the obligations of existing members of the House in carrying out their constitutional duties. Herman adds complaints and inputs found during campaigns can be addressed in the working meetings during the remaining work period in 2024.
Seluruh proses-proses, baik itu proses legislasi, pengawasan anggaran, dan melakukan reses-reses sebagai bentuk pengawasan di beberapa sektor yang sesuai dengan komisinya, saya kira berjalan dengan baik. Apalagi menjelang pemilu ini kan juga semuanya ke dapil. Artinya banyak hal yang pada akhirnya ditemukan di dapil yang ini juga memberikan informasi banyak. Inilah keseimbangan yang terus dikedepankan, tentu ini didasarkan kepada rasa tanggung jawab sebagai anggota DPR, dan mudah-mudahan ke depan tentu tugas-tugas kedewanan ini akan berjalan dengan baik, memberikan manfaat bagi rakyat, dan terus mendorong dan mendukung Indonesia akan lebih maju ke depan.
Based on the findings while visiting the electoral districts, public complained about climate change and extreme weather affecting food stocks and prices, as well as difficulties in finding work opportunities. Herman mentions various issues will be discussed according to the scope of the commissions and related partners. Ferdian and Hilman, TVR Parlemen Report.
After the break, we will bring you more updates on the upcoming general elections, so stay tuned on House News. Member of Commission 2 of the House urges election organizers, especially the Election Supervisory Board, to act objectively in addressing all forms of electoral violations.
Member of Commission 2, Agung Widiantoro, points out many findings obtained by members during the recess period, especially related to violating election regulations in the 2024 elections. Therefore, he demands the election organizers to take firm action if it is proven that any party is mobilizing government programs to gain support in the 2024 elections.
Ada juga cara-cara yang kurang elegan lah. Mereka minta dari kepala-kepala sekolah untuk mencarikan suaranya dengan ancaman kalau tidak bisa memenangkan calon tertentu, nanti akan diputus bantuan sekolah untuk PIP itu. Saya rasa ini adalah cara-cara yang kurang bagus untuk contoh berdemokrasi secara sehat. Kami akan pertanyakan semuanya dan bagaimana ketegasan penyelenggara pemilu dan khususnya Bawaslu.
Election Supervisory Board, or Bawaslu, is currently investigating various allegations of electoral violations in 2024, including those related to campaign attributes, administrative violations, and electoral criminal offenses. Bawaslu also encourages active participation from the community in reporting various forms of general election violations. TVR Parlemen team reports.
Protests arise over the recent increases in entertainment taxes, ranging from 40 to 75%. The taxes are too high considering the recovery of the national tourism industry post-COVID-19.
The tax hikes are outlined in Law No. 1 of 2022 on financial relations between the central government and regional governments. According to the regulations, specific goods and services tax for specific entertainment services such as discos, karaoke, nightclubs, bars, and spas is subject to a tax rate ranging from 40% to 75% set by each regional government. Member of Commission 10 of the House, Nuroji, stated high entertainment taxes are burdening entertainment business operators and the tourism sector, considering the political year which impacts the public business conditions. He questioned the synergy across ministries in formulating such policies. Additionally, Nuroji says the policy should be formulated by involving all stakeholders and the public. Thus, it is applicable and widely accepted.
Saya memahami dunia usaha sekarang lagi sepi ya, bukan cuma hiburan.
sektor pariwisata juga sepi, mungkin karena tahun politik, jadi semua orang fokus ke pemilu. Dengan ditambah pajak segitu pasti banyak yang gulung tikar lah. Nah menurut saya ini pertanyaan apakah kenaikan atau angka kenaikan itu sudah dibicarakan dengan kementerian terkait, misalkan tadi pariwisata, Kementerian Pariwisata dengan Kementerian Keuangan. Kan seringkali kita menemukan tidak ada koordinasi ya dalam kebijakan itu. Jadi masing-masing pajak naikin sekian, kementerian lain nggak tahu menurunkan wisatawan. Ini bisa terjadi karena nggak ada koordinasi dan sinergi antar kementerian.
Furthermore, Nuraji adds even though the law has become a legal framework, entertainment tax regulations cannot take effect until local government issue regional regulations. Panji and Andri, TVR Parlemen report.
Member of Commission 4 of the House urges collaborations between the Parliament and the government to provide welfare assistance to mitigate the impact of the long drought due to El Niño.
On his intervention at the plenary opening session for the third sitting period, Member of Commission 4 of the House, Johan Rosihan, mentioned, based on findings on his electoral district visit in East Nusa Tenggara I, farmers on Sumbawa Island are worried about the failure of their harvest production caused by current extreme weather. Therefore, Johan hopes the House should work together with the government in providing welfare assistance to the people, especially to farmers facing crop failure in the current planting season.
Begitu tinggi akibat gagal tanam. Karena kita sudah menjadikan El Nino dan cuaca ekstrim itu sebagai proposal dalam pembahasan APBN kemarin, saya berharap melalui pimpinan agar negara hadir, terutama DPR melalui badan anggaran, untuk kemudian berkoordinasi dengan pemerintah untuk memberikan semacam jaminan kepada masyarakat kita, terutama petani kita, yang hari ini terancam untuk gagal tanam pada tanam yang pertama ini. Karena itu pimpinan, saya berharap sekali lagi agar mengkoordinasikan hal ini dan sekali lagi berikan kepastian kepada masyarakat agar masyarakat petani kita kemudian bisa tenang.
To mitigate the impact of El Niño, such as scarcity and price increase in agricultural and fishery products, the government is urged to collaborate with Parliament in implementing assistance programs for the people. TVR Parlemen Team report.
More interesting stories are coming to your way after the break, only on House News. Lake Toba, North Sumatra, was included in the list of tourists and destinations recommended by the New York Times. Lake Toba is ranked 24th along with the several other popular destinations around the world.
Quoted from Tempo, the New York Times has listed Lake Toba in North Sumatra as one of the 52 places to go in 2024. Published on January 8, the annual list contains tourist destinations across the globe compiled by experts in consideration of sustainable travel and cultural events. Lake Toba is in 24th place. This lake, encircled by 8 districts, is one of Indonesia's super priority destinations set by the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy for its splendor and uniqueness. Unlike Indonesia's more popular destination, Bali, Lake Toba is without the crowd. It is also far from the dint of the country's plans to move its sinking capital, said the New York Times. Lake Toba is the largest lake in Southeast Asia and among the deepest lakes in the world. The huge weight makes it seem like an ocean. In July 2020, the Lake Toba caldera was chosen as a UNESCO Global Geopark. Studies reveal the caldera was created by 3 phases of eruption that began 900 years ago. Tourists can not only enjoy natural tourism, but also cultural tourism. Lake Toba is surrounded by many traditional villages inhabited by people who continue to practice their customs.
Indonesia has many choices of sport tourism destinations. In each type of sports tourism, Indonesia has a wide choice of locations and sport tourism events that tourists can enjoy.
If you are thinking of going on anti-mainstream trip after the pandemic, you can consider visiting these Indonesian sport tourism destinations for an adventurous experience. Behind the lush green landscape of Kintamani area in Bali lies an annual sport tourism attractions that will surely get challenge lovers, the Bali trail running. The participants enjoy fantastic natural scenery while exercising their bodies and also indirectly took part in achieving the objectives of the event. One of which is to promote tourism in Bali and Kintamani, especially for sport tourism. Pusuk Bike Park in Pusuk Forest, Batu Layar, West Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara will give bikers adrenaline rush as it has many obstacles. The park was constructed without damaging the environment of the protected forest. The bikers had to stretch along the forest, 2 wooden bridges and bamboo bridges to cross the river, for drop-offs and dozens of full berms. Bintan Island in Riau Island Province is such a perfect place to visit, either for leisure or adventure. Talking about the golfing facilities, Bintan is the champion. You'll find several world-class golf courses like Ria Bintan Golf Club and Laguna Golf Bintan that are situated near the sea. Playing golf with the ocean view as the background, why not?
Outdoor adventure trips allows you to experience nature and its surroundings. However, injuries, extreme temperatures, and navigation mistake could get in the way of your adventure, so you should prepare beforehand.
Outdoor adventures over a dose of challenge. As thrilling as the adventures, they also demand some smart preparations to make sure you get the most out of your experience. It's important to know the specific essentials required, such as appropriate rain gear, sunscreen, backpacks, and other specialized items. Researching your adventure vacation and considering the experience of others can help you identify the most suitable items to bring along. Understanding the landscape of your adventure vacation destination is important because it influences your choice of footwear, clothing, and other necessary gear, in addition to informing your physical preparation. Each outdoor vacations offers a unique opportunity to experience different species and ecosystems. Being well informed in advance will enhance your overall experience. Monitoring the weather is crucial when you're on an adventure vacations. Unpredictable weather, like a sudden rainstorm or a lightning strike, could significantly alter your day's plans, especially if you find yourself caught in bad weather during an important activity.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching and have a good day.